Tribers. Hope everyone is doing well on this beautiful Friday morning. I know that I changed the time this morning because there was a conflict with one of our instructors. So I'm going to have something set in stone over the weekend. It'll all be on my Facebook, Instagram, website. It'll be everywhere with the times, the schedules of all of the instructors that are working out, teaching classes, as well as I will be filming little videos of 15 minutes, little tutorials, and I'm bringing the wheel into the picture now. I want anyone who has a wheel to join my class because it's just so much fun. And if anybody out of our fellow tribers are missing a wheel and want to borrow one from the studio, just let me know. I'm going to be going to the studio and I will pick one up for you and drop it off at your place. We seem to forget so many things in our daily routines, and wheel is something that I'm missing so much. So if you are interested, send me a message and I would be more than happy to bring a wheel or a block if you need a block or a strap. Let me know. So Luca's going to be starting school like full time now as of Monday. He's going to be streaming. So I don't know how many classes he'll be doing with us. So I want to really take this opportunity to maybe, I don't know, but whatever it is, continue to bring the kids in on your classes. It's on YouTube, my classes. So if you miss it, you can always find it on YouTube. So we're going to do a little yoga flow today. I feel the need to move. It might be a little bit, too fast for some or too slow for others. Go at your speed and just have fun. So let's sit down on our blocks if you have, or on books. And let's just close our eyes and center ourselves for the beginning of the class. So what I'd like is that you put your hands on your knees, you sit a little taller, connect the belly to the spine, shoulder blades down your back. Start taking breaths deeper, longer, nourishing the soul with breath. Staying there for 2 more breaths. Stop if you need to have water. Stop if you want to have a break. Go into a child pose or a downward facing dog. Do what feels right. Hands to heart. Maybe set an intention. I know these days are long and difficult, but as a tribe, we'll make it through together and hopefully come out of it stronger. All right, let's have a great class. Let's stretch out the legs and stretch out, just flexing the toes, getting the sit bones, moving the flesh. Take a breath in, reach up, and then hinge forward. So it doesn't matter if you're by your knees or you're by your feet. I just want us to stay here for a few breaths, keeping your knees straight. So back up. That's it. Lower the shoulder blades, lengthen the neck. Take a breath. Mocha loves to sit in the sun. He'll find that little square. There you go. Take one more breath in and dig a little deeper on the exhale. Slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Bring the arms up to sky, interlace, reach to the right. Come back to center and reach to the left. Take breaths, bringing the hands behind the head. reaching the head back, opening up the heart, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then release, interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, exhale, hinge forward. Another breath. And then slowly come back. Just do a gentle twist to the right. And then a gentle twist to the left. Coming back to center. And let's meet in a downward facing dog. Taking a little walk with your dog, bending one knee at a time. Maybe rolling into a plank and back to a downward dog. Do what feels good. If you want to lift a leg up, lift it. Changing sides. Take a breath in and a breath out through the mouth. Last one, breath in and out. Coming up onto your toes, walking to the front of the mat. Half lift and fold. Again, half lift. And bend the knees as much as you need to connect the chest to the thighs. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Reaching back, hands to heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Plant your hands. Plank. Coming all the way down onto your knees and down to the belly. So let's stay here for a couple of breaths, coming into a baby cobra and then coming back down. Coming back to baby cobra, let's stay here for a breath. Squeezing the shoulder blades and the toes into the mat, shoulder blades together, and then fold back down. Again, lift. Hold it there, or maybe bring the hands off of the mat. Another breath. Planting the hands, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Lift the right leg up to sky, lunge the foot forward, low lunge. Stay here with the hands down on the floor and really push that left hip towards the mat. Another breath. And then bringing your sit bones back towards the heels. Hanuman, half lift, long spine, hinge forward. Again, roll up half, and then hinge. Walking the hands back to the front of the mat, downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg up to sky, lunge the foot forward, low lunge. Take a breath. And then walk your way to the back, flexing that left foot, lift and hinge. Rolling up, and then folding forward. Last one, lift and fold. Walk your hands back to the front of the mat. Downward facing dog. Right leg up to sky. Lunge the foot forward, keeping the left hand down. Twisted lunge. Reach up. to the right. Yep. And then come back down. Now keeping the right hand and then bringing the left arm up. Reach. Squeezing every inhale, you twist a little deeper. Reach those fingertips towards the ceiling. Coming back down. Downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Left leg up to sky. Lunge it forward. Keeping the right hand down. Twisted lunge to the left. Scissor those hips. Right hip back. Left hip back. Coming down and then switching sides. Planting your hands and then downward facing dog. Let's flow it out. Plank. Stay in your plank for a breath in. Coming down onto your knees into the belly. Baby cobra. And then downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Right leg up to sky, lunge the foot forward, warrior one, rise. Stay in a warrior one for a breath in and a breath out. Planting the hands, downward dog. I'm going to move a little bit faster, left leg up to sky, lunge the foot forward, warrior one. Breath in and out. Planting your hands, downward dog. Bend your knees, hop or walk to the front of the mat. Half lift and fold. Rise. Hands to heart. Coming up, lifting. My dog is very distracting. Bringing the arms up and going to the right. And coming back to center and to the left. Back to center, fold forward. Half lift. Plant your hands. Plank. Stay in a plank. Roll into a down dog. Right leg up to sky, lunge it forward, warrior one, rise. Interlace your hands behind your back, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold into the inner right thigh. Another breath. Coming back to warrior one, reaching yourself into warrior two. Lifting, flying your warrior, coming down. Again, rise and down. Reach forward, planting your right arm onto your right leg, side angle. Bringing the arms to the fingers over the head. Nice long stretch. Hold it there for breath in. And then coming back to warrior two. And then planting your hands. Three-legged plank. Coming down, chaturanga, upward dog, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Lifting the left leg up to sky, lunge the foot forward, warrior one. Rise. Contain the belly. Interlace your hands with a different grip, lifting up, opening the heart, and then folding forward. Humble warrior. Another breath. Coming up, rise. Warrior one into warrior two. Nice, Luca. Flying your warrior straight leg, and then coming down. Making sure you really want that leg to be parallel to the floor and bring the knee out, flying, and coming back down. Reaching forward, planting the arm on the left leg, and then bringing the right arm over, looking towards your fingers. Another breath. Coming back to warrior two. Dance your warrior back. Feather touch, and then coming down into a three-legged plank. And then chaturanga, upward dog, downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. Half lift and fold. Rolling all the way up. Hands to heart. All right, so we're going to work on balance, but I want our feet to be hip distance apart, maybe a little bit more. And we're going to work on coming up onto our toes and then coming down. So hands on your hips. If you need a wall, please go ahead with the wall. There you go. Well, if you're going to use a wall, turn sideways and just put one hand. Yeah, like feather touch, okay? So I'll go on this side. So bending your knees, bringing your arms forward, coming up onto your toes. So we don't want the ankles to go out. We really want the ankles to go in. One more breath. And come down. Maybe open up the feet a little bit more. Again, inhale. Exhale, lift. Watch the ankles. And then coming down. Standing tall. Bring the knees towards each other. Another breath, rise and release. Now bring the toes together. Arms out. Coming up onto the toes. And then slowly play with coming up and down. Like you've got a wall behind you. Hold it there. And then coming back up slowly. Hinge forward. Half lift. And fold. Rolling all the way up. Hands to heart. I'm going to come into toppling tree. Lifting the right leg up. Flexing the right foot. Hands to heart. And then slowly hinging forward. Kicking the right leg back. Staying there for a breath. Bringing your body down. Let hands come down last. Half lift. And fold. Planting your right hand down, try and bind with your left hand. And look to the right. One more breath. Yep. And release. Half lift. Okay. And fold. Rise all the way up. Hands to heart. Awesome, guys. You guys are doing amazing. Half lift. Lift your left leg up. Set yourself up for toppling tree. Reaching, kicking the leg back. Hold it there for a breath. And slowly make your way down. Planting your hands into a standing split first. Keeping the left hand down. Bending the left leg. Grabbing the left foot with the right hand. One more breath. And if you can't, you could keep both your hands down and just bending the leg is sufficient. And then bring big toes touch. Half lift and fold. Utkatasana, chair. Sitting in your chair a little lower. Holding it there. Check, can you see all 10 toes? Another breath. And then hinge forward. Half lift and fold. Planting your hands, bringing your right foot in between the hands. Lifting the left leg halfway. Hold it there. Framing the hips. Another breath. Gently bringing that left foot down. And you're coming into a high lunge. Hands to heart, twisted lunge to the right. And looking down for balance, leaning on that right foot, lifting the left leg, playing with strength and balance, and then bringing the two together, twisted Utkatasana. and then hinge forward. Half lift and fold. Bringing the left foot in between the right hand and left hand, lifting the right leg back, making sure your hips are square, flexing the toes towards the ground. Another breath, bending the left leg, and then bringing yourself into a high lunge. Reach up. Hands to heart, twist to the left. Pushing deep into your hands. Look down for balance, leaning on that left foot, lifting the right leg up, and then coming into a twisted Utkatasana. Breath in, and then hinge forward. Half lift, and fold. Rolling all the way up. Hands to heart. Bring the right, left leg up, releasing it and opening, coming into an open leg. You said right, left leg. I know. I'm having a right, left issues today. Yeah. Hey, Google. All right. Hey, Google. Coming into a goddess and then pushing back up. So let's go down slowly and powerfully and then reaching, squeezing everything you've got to come back up. Fold, lengthen, push, and lift. Good. You can keep the arms down or we could go straight into full goddess and then pushing up. Down. 3 more. Beautiful, guys. Squeeze. Okay, bringing the feet a little bit closer together. Same thing, but on our toes, coming up. Hold it. You could do it. You could do it. One more breath. Come up and release. Coming back down, reaching to the right and to the left, and then to the right. Go as fast as you want, but with control. 2 more on each side. Reach. Last one. And hinge forward. So we're going to go into ninja. So bending the right, left foot and bring the right foot up to sky. And then moving forward. You don't need to go down as much. It could just be as simple as this. And release. Bring the feet together. You're going to hinge forward and fold down. Try to bring those sit bones up without locking the knee. Another breath. If you have a tripod headstand, now is the time to go into it. And then half lift and bring the hands to the front of the mat. Let's flow it out. Plank. And then coming down onto our knees and all the way down to the bellies. Bringing your arms on the outside of the mat, fingertips lifting up. And then bringing the right shoulder down. Hold it there, staying there for a breath. Left. No, right. And then lift up and going towards the right with the left shoulder. Lift and twist. Last one, lift and twist. Coming into a Sphinx pose. Staying in your Sphinx pose, bringing the elbows close together, opening up the heart, pushing the feet into the mat, closing your eyes. So this this should be a very active pose, even though we're not moving. We're pushing the floor, the mat, the hands, the feet into the mat. Maybe lifting the knees, engaging the thighs, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Another breath. And release. So you're going to take your left leg and grab it with your hand and just push the foot towards your sit bones. And then change sides. Bring the fingers down towards the sit bones. And then release. Coming down, bring the arms behind you, interlace your hands. Inhale. Exhale, lift everything you've got. Head, arms, legs. Looking down at the mat as a gaze, long neck, and then coming down. This time, bringing your hands beside you, lifting. One more breath. And then plant the hands beside the lower rib cage. And let's all meet in a child's pose. Extending the left arm, bring the right arm underneath the left. Pushing firmly into the mat and the floor with both hands. And coming back to a child's pose, breath in and out. And then reaching the left arm under the right. Coming back to center and slowly rolling up. Lifting up and hands to heart. So I want us to lean a little bit back and I want us to come up and then coming back down. So slow movements to keep those leg muscles activated. Lift up and coming down. Two more. Lift. Lean back. Feel it? And then lift down. Extend the legs. Bringing the feet onto the mat. Bring the fingertips towards the feet. So you're turning them inwards and coming to a reverse tabletop. And coming down. Again, lift, reverse tabletop, hold it there. Another breath. And release. Extend the legs. Grab the flesh of the sit bones. Interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale, lift, open up, hinge, forward. And then rolling up. Right leg over left. Let's do a little twist. Lift the left arm. Hook it on the outside of the right leg. Which one? Oh, yeah, we can. Come back to center, counter that twist. And then change sides. Lifting the right arm, lift tall, twist to the left. Another breath. And come to center. Counter twist. And come back to center. Lift up. Open your feet like a book and then hinge forward, opening up the hips. And release. And close. Is anybody going to go for a nice walk today? I think I am. Okay? You're still going out again. Okay, Luca wants to do the magic trick, like he calls it. So bring that left leg underneath the right. So your knees, again, you want them to be parallel towards each other. So I always say come into a tabletop. Bring the calf muscles away from the sit bones when you sit down and sit. From here, you're going to flex the feet. All right, so sit tall, reach, take a breath in, and then hinge forward. Feeling it nice, nice stretch in that right outer hip. Coming up, going towards the left side, you're going to twist, turn, 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 turn. It's so fun. And then set yourself up again and come back and sit down. We must keep those ankles, toes, feet flexed to protect the ankles. Take a breath in and then fold forward. And slowly rising. The hips, lifting the hips. Lift. 2 more on each side. And last one. Beautiful. Making our way slowly onto our backs. Holding on to the knees before we go down. Round your spine. And arch. Seated cat and cow. Round. And arch. Round. And arch. Ever so slowly. Meet on our backs. Go whichever way you want to go. Extend the legs, close your eyes, just feel all of the work that we've just done up to now. Beautiful. You're going to bring the hands underneath you, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and lift the legs up. I don't want your sit bones, yeah, that's it. Your sacrum to lift. So just firing up the core, hover one leg down, and then come back up. Go slowly, left and up. Now, if you want to go with 1 or 2 at your speed, it's your choice. We want to do 10 leg lifts. So either 5 on each side or 10 with both legs. Take a breath in and out. All right, let's go. Hold it and slowly come up. Exhale. Inhale. Luca, you counting? Making sure your belly is to your spine. You don't want to lift and arch that spine when you're going down. If you do, you've gone too far. 8, 2 more. 2 more. 9. The last one, we're going to hover and butterfly your feet for 10, 9, 8. We could do it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees towards your chest and bring the soles of the feet towards each other. Open up the knees. Bring your arms overhead. Supta Baddha Konasana. Another breath. And then bringing the knees towards each other. If you have a block, I'd like you to put the block between the legs in the feet. So you're going to squeeze the feet towards the block. Measure your hand, fingertips to the back of the heels. Planting your hands, shoulder blades down the spine, lifting the sit bones to go down towards the mat, belly to spine. Squeezing the block, lifting the hips. Three breaths. Using your feet, your hands, your legs to push you into the bridge. Less the glutes. And then coming down one vertebrae at a time. Robot arms, squeezing the arms together. Push the arms into the mat, lift the hips. And then slowly come down. You could do one more bridge, or you could do a supported bridge, or coming into wheel. I'll call out wheel. Bring the hands beside the head. Pushing the feet, lifting the hips. Bring the crown of the head on the mat, and then lift up. Another breath. And then coming down. Hugging the knees towards the chest. Moving the block if you had one. Extending the left leg down, right leg interlaced, wind relieving pose on the right side. Breath in and out. One more breath. And come back. Change sides. Left foot, interlace your hands with the left leg. Take a breath in and come down. Bring both knees towards you, wind relieving, double wind relieving pose. And hug your knees towards your chest. Happy baby. Swaying side to side. Maybe extending one leg at a time, maybe both. Do what feels good. Last breath in and out. Hug your knees towards your chest. Bring the feet down, crossing the right leg over the left, and just twist and look to the right. Coming back to center, just move slowly. And then going knees to the right. And look to the left. No. Coming back to center. Hug your knees towards your chest. And release into Shavasana. Take a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Palms facing the ceiling. Melt your body into the mat. Coming on to the right side of the body. And then making your way into a seated position. Let's give ourselves a little bit of self-love this morning, Friday morning. So rubbing your hands, creating heat. Closing your eyes, cupping your hands over your eyes, opening your eyes. Bring your hands down your hair, down your arms, and your legs. The power of heat feels good during these hard times. Have an awesome weekend with your families. Stay tuned to all of the upcoming news. Sit straight, as Jen would say. Thumbs to forehead, bow and give thanks, and hands to heart. I am so blessed to have all of you, my family. Thank you so much. Namaste. Aminsa.
To do end. The red one.